in a different color, stuff like that.
Hold on, say that again.
Well, my son fell along the lower end of the spectrum. So when I tried to teach him how to read and stuff, I said, "Well, you see that bag? This bag is a pink, blue, brown, yellow bag," and you had to describe it. And and I told him, "Well, right now the words are chrome, so it's in chrome words. So I mean, you can't really see it unless you really dig in here. Yeah, and then you have to look at the engraving, which comes to another language of words. The engraving is different than print. So when you print out documents, most documents print in black or white paper, black ink. So
that's black and white, so you can understand it, you can read it, you can see it.
You can read it, see it. But then if you add a color into those words, it scrambles in your mind because you're like, you know how they put those trick words? You read blue, yellow, and they change the words into the different colors. Like say they have a word, the word spelled out yellow, but it's written in red. Tell me that's confusing, right? Wouldn't you be confused? It says yellow, but it's printed in red. This one says blue, and in our blood we carry different types of colors that keep the color of our eyes strong. So in our blood, you know how they do the blood test or urine test or any type of test, they check all these different levels of your blood to see how, I guess, where your spectrum falls. I wouldn't know, and that's how they test the IQ and stuff like that.
You was smart as hell, dude. You smart as heck. I don't run into too many smart people. So what are you going to do with all that smartness, though?
I don't know. I sit here and hope one day I can get a good job and maybe get paid well and get a house and take care of myself first because I have to learn how to be single. I was always in a relationship my whole life, so learning to be single is the most hardest part ever. I have been so inclined on leaning on other people. Like right now I'm leaning on my dad's, and my dad's like, rub my back, and I'm like, dang, I'm helping him, but then I hate rubbing his back. My boyfriend had me rubbing his, rub this, rub that, and I'm like, so I become so bored, I'm just like this, and so I'm like, I do like to cater, but at the same time, you're not my lover, you're my father. You're not my friend, you're my father. We don't have a how do you say it? And that's what my parents made me understand. Like, I'm not your friend, I'm your parent. We're not friends, so that's okay. We're not friends. I gotta remember that. So my dad, I don't drink by my dad. I cannot smoke nothing like that. I won't do anything like that. I'm in his house. I will not do nothing like that. Okay, if you don't like it, I won't do it. My dad, he doesn't like my tattoos. He's like, Mija, you can't even look at me right because of my tattoos. So I'm like, well, I can wear long sleeve shirts. Is that okay, Dad? So trying to fit his image of, I don't know what his image is because my dad has been married three times. So it's like, well, I'm not trying to fit the pictures of the other women that you're seeing, that you're used to seeing, you know what I mean? And I'm over here trying to cover my eyes because my dad always like, keep your body clean, keep your body clean. So I'm like, well, are you going to pay for my laser tattoos to get them removed? And maybe one day I'll take them off. I mean, I grow out of the days. I would like to fix myself up, tighten my skin and all that other stuff, and work on moving this part down here so my arm looks even and not like chicken legs.
Right.
My family was always like chicken legs. But yeah, so I tell myself, well, I have a lot of work to do still. I'm not finished. What's it called? I told my dad the other day, I was sitting at the bus stop. And it was funny because I laugh at certain words. A woman was crossing the street and she was kind of drifting to the left and to the right. And I heard another lady, the one in front of her says, well, it's open draft. And if you've been to a bar, you know what open draft is. It's like, did they say Traphouse? Draft is local beer or something like that. So I'm like, well, what did you eat at the bar? At the Mexican restaurant. And I just say, because it says open draft, everybody has their own.
Right.
Every food restaurant has their own type of source that they created, their own concoction, their own thing that satisfies someone's stomach to where they leave that place, they're like, let me unbutton my pants, or man, that food was good, or it's just really.
Hey, I got a question for you though.
Huh?
How long you been celibate?
Oh, a year.
You been celibate for a year?
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
You keep it that way.
Yes.
You've been clean for a year too, right?
Oh, yes, a year. Well, yes, a year. I maybe had a beer, maybe like 3.
The Bible saying nothing wrong with that. Is something wrong with getting drunk.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
for
again,
me,
I threw it away because I did get drunk, and I was like, I forgot why.
But it is the start of you getting drunk. It is the start of a downfall.
I forgot why I didn't like you, and then I threw it away. Sometimes I forget because it's like